know you're somewhere, somewhere.
Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. Today Aquarius, you guys got Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. Number 62. I feel movement. Even though we have the tortoise here and you wouldn't automatically think of movement when you see a tortoise, I see movement here because the lilies can symbolize like passion, sex, and then we have it next to the man. And this is also a king, and then this is also an ace of cups. So I feel like we're talking about a man. I just don't know if Aquarius, we're talking about like this is you wanting passion in your life, or if this is someone that is approaching you at this time. But yeah, I feel like whoever this is giving me like a Knight of Pentacles vibe. Like someone is 100% sure, but they're also going very, very, very slowly. So let's pull some more cards on this, Aquarius. So Aquarius, there's somebody here, this masculine energy that we were talking about in the meditative session, who is now sitting in this energy of wisdom, in this energy of rebirth, in this energy of a lot of sensuality, passion, virtue, right? Like this person is in a really beautiful energy now, but were they at this energy probably when you met this person? I don't know if this is you, Aquarius, or if this is somebody you know. I'm going to say that this is Aquarius, this man. But it could be reversed. You guys just choose the energy. But yeah, this man has been in a karmic cycle, right? With the toil and labor card coming up. And the reason that I feel like Aquarius, you have been here for this long is because you have had a lot of things to overcome and things to learn. You have the wheel here. So you might have been even dealing with a very shady person that maybe made you feel like they were your only option, and you've learned, and now they're coming up with the devil, this person. So whoever you were dealing with in the past probably obviously was a karmic part of this karmic cycle, and you're freeing yourself from that. You're also coming up as the King of Swords upright and Temperance. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like you're in this great energy now, but in the past you were not. And you know, you had to get through the devil, you had to get through the karmic, you had to get through the wheel, you had to learn how to free yourself, you had to learn like what was your wish fulfillment and what wasn't, right? It's kind of like somebody who, it's like in the past you were given like 20 options, right? And instead of like being able to decipher which option was best for you and which was not, you had no idea. So it's like you went to every single one. You know what I mean? You went to every option and then you learned, and then you went to your second one and you learned. So this is like telling me this is taking time though. I'm getting like someone who this is taking years. The pathway card is at the bottom, which talks about years. Then we have the tortoise, the turtle, slow and steady, right? So this is a slow energy. And then the toil and labor, again, like this could have taken years for someone to realize, you know. But I don't think it matters how long it takes. I think what's important is the fact that like you learn something, that you get through this energy, that you come out of it learning. It's like, yeah, you had 20 doors, but you learned something after every single door, right? And the fact that you have been able to get through devil energy here, and with the karmic, again, like this hasn't been an easy cycle for you. That's what I'm getting for whoever this is. But I like that you're coming up upright. You're coming up as the King of Pentacles and upright, and the King of Swords upright. And then you have the Ace of Swords twice. So this cycle has shown you, I feel like, not only a lot about who it is that you are, but a lot about life. Like I just feel like you've been learning about life. You've been learning about life through trial and error. You know what I mean? Like this feels like a trial and error. Like everything here was a trial and error, right? I feel like you were just maybe very innocent, right? So you kind of just explored all your options. And some of those options were not necessarily that great. But I'm getting that it's okay, because look at how you're coming out of it, Aquarius. It's a very beautiful energy. Oh my God, I didn't even see it. And you have the King of Cups here. So yeah, you have 3 kings here. This is like basically the makings of an emperor, right? So yeah, I think you should be really proud of yourself, Aquarius, because you're taking yourself out of this time and moving on to something new, moving on to a different cycle. And this new cycle, you are basically an emperor. So again, whatever this has been, I feel years here, like maybe 2 or 3 years of just, maybe more, maybe 8 years. We have 8 and 8. Yeah, but now I feel like you are able to finally walk down this path towards something new. And look, you have a relationship coming for you right afterward. So it's really beautiful for you guys, Aquarius. It's taking you guys some time. That's what I'm getting, but I wouldn't care about the time. Like, for whoever this is, I wouldn't care about how long it took me to get here, because this is like, you know, when you have to learn a lesson and you learn it once in life and then that's it. You don't have to ever like relearn it. That's what this feels like. It's like riding a bike, right? Like, it might take you the entire summer to learn how to ride the bike, but then you know how to ride a bike for the rest of your life. You never have to learn again, right? So yeah, this might have taken a while, even if, you know, for some of you 8 years, whatever the number 8 means to you. I see a lot of 8s here. But yeah, it's like you're coming out of the cycle with knowledge. You're coming out of the cycle with wisdom. And I feel like some of you guys don't feel like that, because we do have wisdom in reverse as our last card. So some of you guys, I feel like this is for somebody who doesn't feel, you know, you might be regretting that you took all those doors or you took all those options and you're like, why did I do this to myself? Maybe you're ending up kind of going in a circle, because that's kind of what I'm getting with the 8, right? It's kind of like 2 circles together. So I feel like you kind of ended up at the same point, maybe some of you, as to where when you left in the first place. And I don't think that even if you ended up like back at home or back in some place that you are is similar to you, I don't think that you are the same. So I feel like that's stupid of you to think. I'm going to be honest. It's really dumb of you to think that you don't have so much experience from this, from the karmic, from this double energy, from, you know, distancing yourself from others, from going through cycles of, you know, bad cycles. I feel like a lot of bad cycles here. Like, I'm going to be honest, like out of those 20 doors, I feel like, you know, maybe 10 or 15 were bad. You know, like I honestly do feel like there might have been more harder doors or like bad doors than good ones. So I feel like you're coming out of this with wisdom in reverse. Like, I think some of you guys are ending up similar, like back where you started. And I think that's what's irritating you. It's like, but like I'm ending up exactly where I started in some sort of way, right? Like, let's just say you moved, like it's reminding me of someone who travels like all around the world and ends up like moving right back to like where they were born, right? It's like I tried to get away from it, but I ended up wanting to come back here, or I ended up missing my home, right? Like, it's weird to me. Why did I travel for like 20 years to get, or 8? I feel 8. Why did I travel for 8 years and then end up coming right back here? So that's why I feel like you're ending this kind of confused. But you need to understand that what you learned was something that, again, it's like riding that bike. You're never going to have to relearn it. And you have to really give yourself credit at this time for all the shit that you've been through. You're not the same person that you were 8 years ago. That's what I'm getting. Like, you're not. There's just no way. There's no way you can go through all these things and go through a karmic cycle and push the wheel and tell me that you're the same. So there's something here. I don't know why you feel like that. You do have the High Priestess with the Knight of Cups in reverse. I think you might have lost somebody here. That's what this is telling me. Like, you might have lost someone during this cycle and you're feeling like a little bit of, yeah, it's like, I think you might have, like, somebody here traveled far to find a similar person to someone they had, or someone better, something like that. Because with the Knight of Cups in reverse, it's like I traveled so far and I ended up coming right back to where I needed to be. I wouldn't find regret in that, though, because again, could you imagine being married or with a partner and then, you know, ruining it afterwards? You know what I mean? Like, it's better, however things might have ended for you in love, let's just say. I don't think that you should have any regret here. I don't think that you should see things through a negative lens. I think you should look at things through a positive lens. Like, you ended this cycle as an emperor, and look, you have the high honor card with the maiden. So let's just see where you're about to go, Aquarius. I feel like there's regrets in love. There's regrets. I feel someone who's like coming right back to where they started. So you might be thinking of someone from the past. And that's probably the only thing here that I can think of that's making you feel like, wow, you know, now I'm like 8 years too late. But I honestly think that this was important to go through. Even if it was a karmic cycle, which it's like, again, these two cards to me scream karmic. Who cares? Honestly, who cares? You signed up for that lesson. You signed up for that. Like, you wanted to learn something here that you couldn't have learned anywhere else. And this is putting you in your element, whether you know it or not. This cycle helped put you back, helped bring you into some sort of element that you needed to gain in this lifetime. So now I just want to know where you're going. I don't want to get any regret from you, Aquarius, because this is a cause for like celebration. This isn't a cause for like regret. Yeah, so this is what I'm getting. Some of you guys have this regret because I feel like this Queen of Cups that's coming up as a true pair to you. Of course, I was like, of course there's somebody else here. There's this like regret in love somewhere. And you guys came up literally right next to each other. Well, not literally, but like very close to one another. Right? So I feel like the King, Queen of Cups is out here. I feel like you're upset because in the past you might have not put work into this relationship with this person. The Ten of Pentacles is in reverse twice. So again, throughout this karmic cycle, you probably were ignoring someone or just like not speaking to someone. I have the Eight of Wands in reverse twice. I have the Eight of Wands in reverse here. So what they're telling me, and what I was getting really initially in the beginning, was that the reason that the divine kind of held you back from communicating to this person, the reason that things have been held back a little bit was so that you can gain all this knowledge and all this wisdom. So don't look at this cycle as if it was a waste of time. This was a very important cycle, even if it was a karmic cycle, whatever the hell this is that you want to call it. These years that you've spent learning and going door to door to door and learning all these things, this was important. That's what I'm getting. It's important. And now you're sitting in the energy that if you so chose, you can literally go and speak to this person. You have literally the bottom of the deck, they're telling you not to be upset. They're telling you don't be upset. Like, it doesn't matter how long it's been. If this is your soulmate, again, what's meant for you is meant for you. So there's someone here in mind that you have. I don't think that they're lost forever. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you ended up coming right back to this person, I see that you want to have a conversation with this person. You have the Eight of Wands here. You want to have a conversation with this person now that you're not in this energy of sadness, or you shouldn't be at least. And they're telling you to go, to venture off, to try. You know what I mean? Like if you do put in work with this, I feel like you will have success with this person. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, you're afraid that this person's gonna cut you off. You're afraid that this person's gonna act like, you know, irrationally to you and just be like, get out of my face. But I don't think so. Yeah, look. The Six of Cups. This is a soulmate to you. I think this person might be a little bit hurt. Yeah, and we have the Empress and Emperor. Yeah, this is a soulmate to you. I think this person might have been hurt that you left, but I think that if this is the right person for you, then they will be there for you. Okay, Aquarius? So just remember, wherever you have been, it was important for you to learn what you needed to learn from the cycle. Now you're headed off in high honor to this person, and I feel like it's going to work out. Whatever you have to say to this person, I feel like there could be forgiveness here. Like, I just wouldn't stress it, Aquarius. I really wouldn't. They're telling you not to stress it, to communicate to this person. Let's pull some advice. Yeah, Aquarius, I just feel like you're headed out of a period of time that I don't know how to explain this period that you were in, because I don't feel like it was all dark, but I also feel like you're headed more into a lighter period. Do you know what I'm saying? You're headed into something a lot better, a lot easier, a lot less challenging. So I feel like this whole period of time was like lesson after lesson after lesson. Remember, I'm telling you, there's something, even with 20 like doors, like I just see like you going and trying that and not liking it. Okay, learning learning. Like you've been learning for like maybe these 8 years. And it can only help you to have learned everything that you did. So now you're stepping out of this, and I feel like, again, maybe this person was right where you left them, and you're just kind of like frustrated at the fact that, you know, after all this time, you end up right back at where you, like back at the start. That's what I'm getting here. And you're not the same. That's what you have to take from this. You're not the same. You have Saint Bridget, Our Lady of Exalted Light. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. Yeah, I feel like you went from like an ego type of lifestyle to a soul. Like you're more in your soul, right? So again, this is better that you're in your soul when you're talking to this person than being in an energy of ego, right? That's why I feel like this now can last years and years and years and be a really fruitful and beautiful union for you, because you're sitting in the right energy. You're sitting in Emperor energy. This person's sitting in Queen of Cup energy. You're sitting in King of Cup energy. Do you see how like now you are vibrationally at a match that you can work together, as opposed to who knows what energy you guys were in before? You know, maybe this person also wasn't in the best energy. Like think about it in that way as well. So now that the two of you are at the perfect energy, it seems like now is when this could work out for you guys. And I get that this has been a long thing. I just get a lot with time here, slow, you know. Look at this at the bottom of the deck. The turtle again. Turtles might be some sort of animal for you that you should look up, like a totem animal or spirit animal. But yeah, the fact that this is taking long has really, it's just really like something that you think you can't fathom this person forgiving you. You can't fathom this person talking to you because it's taking so long for you to realize all these things. Aquarius, I'm getting that I don't think it matters, to be honest. Like in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. What matters is the love that's here. What matters is, again, if you're sitting in the right energy, you'll understand that. And if you're not, you're going to have like a heart, you know, you're going to. So get out of your ego. The ego is all about time and shit like that. Get out of your ego. You have the sheep and the blackberry, devotion. I see a lot of love between you and this person. I see a lot of devotion. That's what I'm saying. This is like meant to work now. It wasn't meant to work before. So think of it like that. Think of it as like this is being the perfect timing. That's literally how I want you to think of this. Perfect timing. Not, oh my God, like took me so long to get here, and like all these negative ways that you're thinking about it. Think about it, wow, like now it's the perfect time for me to be with this person. Like I did such a great job. Like it's perfect for us now. That's what I'm getting. It's perfect for the two of you. And like we have the turtle and coriander, satisfaction, devotion, satisfaction, guardianship. Like now you're both at the right energy to be together. Such a beautiful read, guys. So yeah, Aquarius, I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.